Trent Murphy last week, his most extensive playing time probably in a game
Right.
for the Bills because of the injury last year. Just what, if you've got a healthy Trent Murphy doing what they signed him to do,
Right.
how important is that for this team?
I mean, it's huge, especially on third downs when if we stop the run on first and second down, they can no longer just say, hey, we're going to chip Jerry Hughes. They can no longer say we're going to slide the protection that way because Trent is a very dominant rusher, and when he's has his time throughout the game, he gets stronger. He's a very smart and intelligent rusher as well and sets things up. And when he's going on all cylinders, he's probably one of the best edge rushers in this league as well, just because of his length, his effort, and his mindset as far as how he plays the game.
What's he like teammate-wise? He looks like he's told me he's a Buffalo guy.
Yeah, he's a Buffalo guy, low-key, quiet, loves the woods, has dogs, loves to go hunting. But it's a guy that you want to walk down the alley with you, a dark alley, because he's going to have your back. And when things get chaotic, he's going to be calm in the storm and going to have that knife with him. And so you're good to go.
Stay out of the alleys. Shouldn't be
Hey, you never know. You never know. We got to go. When you're on that football field, it's like walking down a dark alley. Yeah.
Lorenzo, question about Matt Milano. It seemed like he was flying around.
Yeah.
Super excited to be back. What kind of stood out to you about this one?
He's grown as a player. I think a lot of that has to deal with his relationship with Julian Stafford, who's a veteran on this team, has been around the league. They've been working out, training together in the offseason, especially here in the facility. So as you can see, Matt is walking around here looking like Thor, big swole, gym rat looking dude, and a lot of that's contributed to the way Julian works. And so that relationship has really helped him grow, and I think it mature. He has a lot more confidence in his defense. He knows he can make plays, and when you walk out there with that mindset, you just play faster. You play free. You're not worried about, okay, if I make a mistake. And that really has shown up in his game. And when he does make a mistake, he's able to throw it away and move on to the next play.
What's it like seeing a guy that, obviously the way his season ended last year, to see him put in that hard work and
Right.
then to have him be out on the field and be able to make it?
Yeah, well, it was great to see him bounce back, but it's not surprising me. I'm one of the few guys that stays here in the offseason, and so I was able to kind of watch his rehab process and everything that he went through, and being up here, being diligent, working with our trainers, and making sure that he gets the guy back healthy. And so he was ready to go by the time OTAs and just continue to progress as he should.
The outing you guys had last time, just as a whole unit, how do you continue? How do you build off of that?
You just have to continue to reestablish yourself, week in and week out in this league. You can never rely on what you did the last week because people try to find things, especially when you start building a book on a team. Obviously week 1, week 2, you only have really a half a game and maybe a preseason, but as you continue to develop, people will find where you may be weak at. And so you have to continue to focus on those things, obviously focus on the things that you're strong at, but each and every single week just come out there and redefine who you are, reestablish it, and then set that bar higher. And we call that the growth mindset. So as the season progresses, we want to continue to accelerate who we are and what we've done each and every single week.
What about Eli Manning? I'm sure you've been asked this earlier. What's your impressions of him and the way he's playing the game?
Well, I've played against him for years when I was in that division. Obviously, he's a Hall of Fame quarterback, multi-Super Bowl winning quarterback. And, obviously, they talk about Jones, but Eli is the guy, and he has all the tools. He's been in this league a long time, has great command of the offense, does a great job of putting his team in the most advantageous play because of his experience, and he can make all the throws. And so I guess the only thing he doesn't do well is probably run and scramble and, trying to, maybe keep him in that pocket and make him feel uncomfortable is kind of our job as a defensive line.
It's talked about the fact that you guys coming off the win, just the fact that, the Giants are looked at as maybe not the strongest team. How do you, not that there's a letdown already, but how do you, stay away from that?
I mean, well, people look at us like that all the time, too, right? Being in Buffalo. So I think, being in a similar situation and having a lot of people look at us from a negative standpoint, from a national perspective, it would be silly of us to look at another team like that just because we won last week. And they are a really good offense. I mean, they put up some good points. Obviously, Dallas came out winning that game, but they're a good young team that's up and coming. And when you let anybody like that get any type of momentum or confidence, it can easily go the other way very quickly. And so our team is young, and so it's up to the veterans in this room, along with me and obviously Sean, to keep our mindset focused on respecting every opponent. Obviously, we don't fear them, but we respect every opponent because everybody's in this league for a reason.